Okay. Okay. It is said that all winners all over the world have the same lifestyle. So also all losers. They, have, they say that if you want to touch success, go and taste failure. You can touch success. And the reverse is also true. For example, if you want to learn to play good cricket, you go and watch Sachin Tendulkar play, or Azharuddin, or Virat Kohli, or somebody play. You see. And you can pick up some tips and become good. Or you can go and watch Rashid Merchant play and do the opposite. Okay. So what, when I say they have the same lifestyle, what I want to convey is that they have certain common qualities, common characteristics, you can call it, common approaches, uh, uh, common philosophy also, or how they look at things. There is some amount of similarity. Okay. So today's talk is trying to find out what are these qualities which help people become winners. Okay. The first one we could think of is that a winner regards that he is the master of his fate. Yeah, he regards. He regards. That's what I think. That his attitude. That he's the captain of his ship. Okay, he's the maker of his own destiny.
Yeah, his confidence comes.
Yeah,
I think
that's right.
That projects.
Yeah. So he's not like a piece of wood floating on the sea.
Separate identity.
Yeah, he's a ship, a rudder with a rudder, and he's in charge of the ship. That is the first thing. In other words, he takes full responsibility for his life. Avoids the blame game. Others people blame the government, they blame the economy, they blame the BMC, and they blame their parents. Some people are bold enough to blame their mother-in-law also. So, anything. He takes full responsibility for his life. You see. So, for example, if things are not working well in the office, he takes the responsibility of making things work. You see. If it's at home not working well, he takes that responsibility. So, like the landmark people say, he is a cause in the matter. It's a fictional idea. It's not true, but it is a stand that you take. I'm responsible. If I'm not getting along well with my life partner, I'm responsible. So he works on it. He keeps control of activities, whatever is in his chart. So that's the first. Second is his attitude towards luck. He feels or he regards luck as the meeting point between his preparation and opportunity. When they meet, and the harder he works, the smarter he works, the luckier he gets. You see? He does not wait for opportunity to come and then start preparing. Take a simple common example, Sachin Tendulkar, Saurav Ganguly, and who else? Virendra Sehwag. Yeah, they all retired. So many new players had to come. People like Virat Kohli and all did not wait for opportunity to come and then they start preparing. They were all the time preparing, so that when the opportunity came, they lashed on it. And same thing now Ajinkya Rahane, etc. are doing. So that's the second. Third is we'll stop counting because next I'll say. Okay. The winner feels that what you can achieve, what you can conceive, you can achieve. If you can only believe it, you can dream of it, you can achieve. The human mind has got stupendous power, amazing powers. Whatever you conceive, it can achieve. That's what I personally don't agree so much with that, because there might be certain things which may be more difficult to achieve. But having this attitude, all of us can do better than what we are doing. Now, I love Olympic Games or any sports for one reason is that now you see the Olympics, Rio Olympics will come in August. And you see the number of records that will be broken in high jump, in swimming, in pole vault, until a few years ago, nobody believed that you could run 100 meter race in 10 seconds.
Roger.
Yeah, that was in 4 minutes run a mile. Now even women are running in. So in every department, things are improving. We never thought we could talk on the telephone to one another. Somebody conceived that idea that I'm sitting here, I can talk. And then now somebody conceived that idea that I can sit here and she can be in Vienna, you can be in Switzerland, you can be in Tokyo, and you can be in Iran, Iraq, and we can have a conference together. Then somebody, well, then why only talk? We can see. So Skype came into existence and other things. So whatever the mind can conceive, it can achieve. What else now? Next point.
Commitment.
Commitment will come to that. I'll just. I don't want to break the trend, and I would request you that if you got some questions, hold on to it, so that last 10 minutes we can have question answers. Okay. Acha, he has an attitude towards failure. Yeah, a very positive.
It's a mind attitude than anything else.
Huh?
It's a mind attitude than anything else.
Yeah. So, about what?
You just said, no?
I said what?
Just now you said.
Attitude towards failure. Yeah. How he looks at
How
failure.
you look at it.
Yeah.
He believes that there's nothing like. What shall I use the word now? Nothing like final failure. Failure is only when you give up. Yeah? Every failure has got seeds of success and opportunity in there. Okay? Yeah. So he looks at failure as a stepping stone to success. Failure is an important thing. He looks at failure as an event, not a person.
Yeah.
That's very important. Can you remember? I have not failed. I am not a failure. My plan has failed. My scheme has failed. Okay, that is all. If Sachin Tendulkar becomes out and he says, "Oh, today I failed to score," it means one thing. If he says, "I'm a failure," it means something else. So, winner does not regard himself as a failure. Failure is an event. Failure is an activity. Okay, and that has not worked. So, failure becomes a stepping stone to success. Okay, and failure is what? It's not a person at all. And you, as usual, it's a feedback, and failure is a teacher also. It teaches you, it tells you what does not work. In fact, it is said that you cannot learn anything from success, but you can learn a lot from failure. Okay. Then, winner always gives results, not excuses. We are very fond of giving excuses. No? I give you appointment time 4 o'clock. I'll meet you tomorrow, and I don't turn up. And then I ring you up and say, no, something happened, boss told me something. You see, I'm always ready with my excuse for anything. You see. And if you want to learn how to give excuses, you talk to a small child and you see how many excuses he'll blow up. Okay? The winner does not do that. He gives results. He makes commitment in small things also. I'll come at 4 o'clock, I'll ring you up tomorrow at 8 o'clock. I will deliver the goods. You see, in business, when you make a commitment,
He exhibits his
his responsibility. When you make a commitment about when you're supplying the goods, you do it. Now see this Ola taxi and all, when they say it's coming in 4 minutes, it comes in 4 minutes. It comes in 4 minutes. Wherever they are, we do not know it. Suddenly we say that.
Like the ant, they are there.
Yeah. You confirm that booking and they are there in 4 minutes. And how they find the way, what they do, but they do it. Okay. So that is, everybody can be a winner in this sense of way. Again, next thing is, there's no such thing as something for nothing.
Yeah.
Winner.
No free lunch.
No free, exactly, I was going to come there. There are no free lunches in life. If you want something, you have to give something. It may be money, it may be effort, it may be time, it may be.
Just give, not even wanting anything in return. You just give.
No, yeah, you give, you're taking it to the spiritual level. It's a spiritual level, you just give. But if you want something, supposing if I want to fly a plane, I have to give something. Not only money for the fees, but I have to effort, time, energy, thought, so many things you have to give to get something. You know, there's no free lunch, it won't come so easily. Okay, good. Then next is, no sir, a winner never quits and a quitter never wins. So a winner is very persevering, is persisting. Okay, he has got that quality of doing things till it is accomplished. You know, I call that quality as WITTS. You want me to write it on the board?
No, it's okay.
WITTS. WITTS stands for whatever it takes to succeed.
Oh,
Come, I was wondering why you are not coming today.
I'm late.
Wits, that's called wits. I mean, I've coined that acronym WITS, and it stands for whatever it takes to succeed. So that is actually persistence, If I say, like, I can't operate computers, and if I say I'll try 2 times, 3 times, and if I can't do it, I'll give it up. This happens in public speaking. I've been teaching public speaking for many years. People say, I tried twice, but no, I cannot stand in front of people. I get nervous. I forget. I say, no, whatever it takes. And we all had these qualities.
Yeah.
You agree with me? We still have it. We all had these qualities. Just imagine, if you've got any child at home, you observe the child. A grandchild also, any child you see.
I mean, any child on the road, we look at them, and it comes back to you.
Yeah. Now, and you watch that child, if you're trying to eat, how difficult it is for the child to eat. The food goes in the nose, it goes in the ears, it falls on him, etc. But he does not give up. He keeps on trying until one day he eats it.
And he will not bother for anything.
And yeah. Walking. You think it is easy for a child to learn walking? We take it for granted that we have all learned to walk. But it is a big...
Scientists said about 250 to 300 times he tries it, but not successful. Then after 300 attempts, child is successful.
In walking, yeah. So this is what happens. So people who have achieved, like Edison, it say, failed 10,000 times before he got the bulb. Lincoln failed so many times before he got the presidential election, etc. So there are enough examples, and you will also have in your life examples. I mean, everything. And if you don't believe me, see an old man or see a newborn child. You can never believe that the newborn child can't even turn, can't even do anything, nothing is there. In another 15, 20 years, he's being flying across the continents. Okay? Or see an old man who has lost his power. He can't do anything, absolutely. Yeah? In between, we've got time to do everything that we want to do. Okay? So that's a very important quality that... next is, winner is decisive. He has to take decision. He considers, he thinks, but then at some point of time, he decides. And because he believes that even a wrong decision is better than no decision. So whether it's a question of career, it's a question of life partner, it's a question of new ventures, he doesn't suffer from paralysis of analysis. Keep on thinking, if this will happen, what will happen, if that will happen, etc. No, he decides. And it's like you're climbing the staircase, you take the first step, you don't know, you can't see the entire staircase, but you go ahead. Yeah. So even he can sense a little bit of thing, he makes a beginning. He's very decisive. Winner knows that like everyone else, he is also unique person. So he clings to his own individuality, his own originality. He may have role models. He may try to study from others, but he doesn't copy. He won't try to imitate. Yeah, that unique. Because he knows that the world values the original copy. Xerox copy has got no value. Yeah? So he is not an imitator. Although he learns from others, but he keeps his originality with him. Then criticism. There will be criticism in life. If you are being criticized, means you are doing something. And there are people waiting just to criticize you. So winner is not upset. Winner rises above criticism. He learns from criticism and moves on. No? Like Abraham Lincoln said, how he deals with criticism is like standing in the rain in the monsoon with the umbrella open, and the water comes and just enjoy that. Yeah, enjoy that criticism. It's like this water which is falling and it will fall on the umbrella and move out. Yeah, nothing will happen to you. So you have that attitude towards criticism. Next point is winner breaks the bonds of psychological slavery. We are not free human beings. How many of you were alive when India became free? You were there, Sirish, alive? No. Were you alive? Born after 47, is it?
53. So
He is also born after 1940. What about you? You were not there when... Huh? You were not there.
You were there, just a little. No.
I'm 75.
Yeah. So he's like me. So we have seen independence.
Yeah.
But we have not become free. We have become free from British rule, but we have not really become... Psychologically, few examples of psychological slavery. You see. First is, you always think, what will people say? What will they think?
We are
This is the
always-
most destructive.
Always slave of our habits.
Slave of habit, slave,
Whatever beliefs, everything.
everything. What will people say? What will people think? And that is the most destructive thing. you
Even
see.
I.
It's a simple thing. Even if I change my type of outfit now, first thing I will think is, what will people say? What will people think? If I grow hair, I will think that way. If I put on, leave aside. Try. You can't do now. This is not meant for you. Who is to tell what somebody can do? So you have to break free that. Winner break free from that slavery of what people will say, what people will think. If he is convinced that what he's doing is right, as long as it's legally, it's not illegal, it's ethical, it's not unethical, go ahead and do it. It's your life and nobody else's life. I tell you, this is one of the biggest slavery in this world. What people will say. And people keep a damn what you do actually. People are so busy with their own lives. Okay.
Or look it other way. Whatever you do, they are going to say something.
Say something. So you may as well do it. That's what. Yeah. Okay. Second is, it is too late. Abhi khatam ho gaya. I have reached retirement. Now nothing can be done. It is too late. Yeah. I'm too old. No, you're not too old.
No, you are not too old.
As long as your health is okay, you're not too old, you see. Now, this is a funny thing. A High Court judge has to retire at 60, a Supreme Court judge has to retire at 65. That means High Court work cannot be done by somebody who is 61, but Supreme Court work can be done. In some organizations, 58 is the retirement age, in some 60 is the retirement age.
That belief is there. You don't get good people for
So,
good judges.
Bob Moore was, I don't know whether he's still alive. I read about him many, many years ago. He gave an example. You see, some guy at the age of 60 went to him, just retired and nothing to do. So he asked Bob Moore, can you tell me what I should do now with my life? I've just retired and he has done whatever duties he has to fulfill, taking care of wife, children, etc. So Bob Moore asked him, what was it that you really wanted to do in life? Then he said, I remember when I was young, I had a very strong passion, desire to practice law, to study law and practice. So Bob Moore said, go ahead and learn. So this man tells Bob Moore, now go and learn, join university. You know how old I am now? Very sarcastically and rudely, saying that, are you an idiot to tell me now to join university? I'm already 60. Bob Moore said, I don't know how old. So you know how old I'll be by the time I get my degree? That was a 5-year course there in USA. Bob Moore said, I don't know. So he said, I'll be 65. Bob Moore said, okay. And supposing you don't join law college, how old will you be after 5 years?
65.
So anyway, you'll be 65. You may as well be 65 with a law degree. Okay. So this is a very funny thing. I keep stressing this, particularly with an audience like this, which is most of us have passed out. We can make a second beginning. Sab, how old are you?
Now 63.
Yeah, you don't mind sharing with us, no? How do you know you're 63 years old?
Based on birthday.
Huh?
Based on birthday.
Somebody has prepared some calendar.
No.
So you were born in which year? 53, and now it is 2016. So 2016 minus 1953 will give you 63.
Correct.
That is your birth date. Huh? Now supposing Now supposing we change and the calendar, instead of 360 days, we are taking for easy calculation. Instead of 360 days make a year, you make it 3,000. You make it 360 days make a year.
Okay.
Then how old are you now? 630 years old is, my God. Or on the other hand, instead of 360 days, the calendar changes 3,600 days make 1 year. Then how old you will be? 6 years old. Okay. Do you understand what I'm saying? So who decides how old you are?
Parents.
No, it's society. It is some.
As old as I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're old as old. A woman is as old as she thinks. A man is as old as he feels. What I'm saying is that you are getting the point. What I'm saying is, don't let somebody else decide how old you are. Don't let, that is what my point is. Don't let somebody, I was a football player. Yes, I can't play football at this age. But I can live a fulfilling life doing work which I can do. Take up writing, write a book, write articles, whatever I'm interested.
Even many a time physical limitation is also in our mind.
Yeah, of course, physical limitation. Yeah, that is another topic we'll take up other time. Yeah, you need to go. Okay, thanks for coming. See you. We miss you. You got any questions?
No.
And something mischievous?
Whenever I see you in my
And something mischievous? No. Okay. So that's very important that we decide for ourselves. See how old we are actually.
How young we are.
How young we are, yeah, it's all right. That's another way of putting it. It's a very beautiful way. So that is another psychological. The third is security. That's another big myth. Security. We want to be safe. We want to live in our comfort zones only. We are not willing to try something new. Yeah, a winner will break free from this psychological slavery. See? He knows that ultimately there is no security in life.
Security. If you see, whatever we feel secure
Yeah.
right now, the another moment it will be
Next moment, your life is like a candle, no, burning brilliantly. One moment, next moment it is snuffed out.
anything can happen.
Anything can happen. It's a gamble. Life is a gamble. Like Helen Keller said, life is a not killer, Keller. Helen Keller said, life is a daring adventure or nothing else. If it is anything, it's a daring adventure. Yeah? You do it, and very soon your allotted 80, 90 years will go. You see. So that's another barrier which they break. And the last barrier, I've taken 4. What are the 4 barriers? Psychological barriers. It's too late. What will people say? What will people say? It is too late. Yeah, it's too late. Security. And 4th one, past mistakes. A winner is not caught in the grip of past mistakes. He learns from the past, plans for the future, but lives in the present. That is why it is called the gift. The present is called the gift. Okay. As somebody said, yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That is why they call it the present.
That is why on the same line, today is cash.
I was coming to that. Yeah, very good, very good.
Promissory note.
Yeah.
And past.
I'll tell you. I'll complete it for you. I say, since I worked in a bank, I'll put it in banking terms. Yesterday is a cancelled check. Oh, Ambani ka bhi check, no banker will pay if it is cancelled. Tomorrow is a promissory note. Promise hai, kya pata, kya hoga. Today is ready cash, not cash in ATM also because ATM might not work. Can you remember that? It's ready cash. And the winner uses it to the hilt. Not the cash, he uses the present moment to the hilt. No, now I was just talking to my wife, I said, you may have money in the bank and the banks remain closed for 4 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This time it has happened twice actually. Yeah, then if you don't have an ATM, etc., your own money and you can't access it. And sometimes I go to the bank, you see, and they say, what do they say? Server is down. Yeah, you feel so helpless, नहीं वो जमाना अच्छा था जो बैठ के उंगली पे गिनते थे बट पासबुक बना के तो देते थे. We could do something. Now the server is down means you can't do anything.
We are slave of technology.
Technology, yeah, slave of technology. Okay. So out of this general thing which I said, we'll now take up a few specific characteristics. I've spoken on each one of them at length. So now today I will only mention them in 1 or 2 lines. Okay, there are quite a few. I'll just mention them in 1 or 2 lines. I just want to see if I missed anything. Okay. First and foremost, the winner is goal-directed. Goal-directed. He is very clear about his goals. So he doesn't waste time in unnecessary activities. Okay, he is goal-directed. He knows where he wants to go, and he's busy trying to achieve his goals. So I've spoken separately on goals. Maybe we can speak on each of these topics separately. So today we'll only just mention. Second is he's self-motivated.
Self-driven.
Yeah, self-driven, self-motivated. Motivation can be reward motivation.
Yeah.
You do this thing, like that's how we bring up children. No, you do your studies and you come, carrot, I'll give you chocolate, etc. Or you do your work well, I'll give you a promotion, I'll give you an increment. Yeah, this is all carrot, and the donkey goes after that. Or it is fear motivation. That's what we do. Stick. Tell the child, now enough of nonsense. If you don't keep quiet, I'll give you one. Yeah? Or your boss tells you, if next time you do this, you'll be out of job, etc. Now, this type of motivations, they're motivating, but they don't last.
Right.
The moment the fear is gone, etc.
It's a temporary.
Temporary. But the real motivation is from within. You yourself feel. Okay. I come and talk and help. Nobody pays me anything. Nothing will happen if I don't give a good talk.
Yeah.
But I want to give a good talk. I want to prepare my wife will tell you how much time I took to prepare all this. Yeah? Because I feel that even if 3 persons come, they're coming, they're spending their time, etc. I want to do a good job, etc. Okay. So whatever you do, you see some people, the amount of time they can invest in their children, they bring them up. It is remarkable how they do it. Nobody tells them. In the middle of the night, they'll get up and touch and see whether the child is sleeping or not. Because it means so much to them. So for a winner, success is that. He's self-motivated. Third is self-motivated. He has got a healthy self-image. That's very important. I'm going to talk on this also, self-image.
Yes.
He knows that every success takes place twice. First in the mind and then in the reality outside. Okay. So he has got an image which makes him believe that he deserves success. So he pictures success in his mind. Most of us are uncomfortable when we picture success in our mind. We feel it is meant for somebody else. Rich, you want to earn money, you feel it is somebody else. I don't deserve it. But the winner says that yes, he knows that he deserves. He absolutely deserves it.
Those beliefs.
Yeah. You must have heard about those beliefs. Yes. So healthy,
Seminar.
it's a healthy self-image. Self-image is very important. What is self-image? It's your opinion about yourself. It's a deep down feeling that you have within yourself as to what you need, as what you deserve. You see? That is what it is. Others may say anything to you. What you feel about yourself. Most of us don't believe that we deserve success, we deserve happiness, we deserve prosperity, we deserve love. We are very comfortable with our own unhappiness. We are very comfortable with our own failures, our own limitations. That becomes our comfort zone. Okay. So winner has broken. So he has a very healthy self-image. He has a very positive mental attitude. He looks at the bright side of things. The winner is not a whimper. That is not a crier. He doesn't cry. Yeah. He looks at an opportunity, not at the problem. Okay. I'll tell you an experiment which was done, and from that I've made a phrase. The psychiatrists, psychologists, counselors, etc., they decided to put 2 young boys to test. So they took one boy and took him into a room which was full of beautiful toys, lovely toys, noise-making toys, colorful toys, so much, etc. And lots of them. And they left him there. They said, "We'll come back after half an hour. This is all yours. You can do whatever you want." Thinking that the boy will be very happy and will be jumping with delight, etc., they left him. The other boy, they took him to another room in which there was nothing except horse manure. You understand manure? Shit. Dung. Thinking that this boy will cry and he'll complain and he'll grumble that I've got to. After half an hour or 45 minutes time, they went to the first room. and they opened, and they were shocked to see this boy with all these glorious, brilliant toys crying. And this is too colorful, this is too gaudy, this is too noise making, this is not working properly, this is all the time grumbling and not enjoying the toys. Okay? They didn't tell him anything because and then they went to the second room, thinking that there this boy will be crying, what you will put me in this shitty place, etc. And they were surprised that boy was happily playing, throwing on the wall, throwing on the roof, etc., and enjoying himself thoroughly with it. So they were shocked. They asked him that we kept you here like that in this place, and you're not feeling miserable. You're feeling ecstatic, blissful, enjoying yourself so much. What's the secret? This was a lesson which they had to learn. Psychiatrists were surprised. Says, what's the secret? Then the boy says, with so much of horse manure around, I was sure that there will be a pony somewhere nearby. So I was thinking of that pony and how I'll ride the pony. So that's why an expression I made is, look for the pony in every situation. What is good in this situation for me? Pick that up. Look for the pony in every situation. Okay. Then quickly, I've given this talk on public speaking and communication skills. Okay. Person with good communication skills always gets more rewards than he deserves. Whether he's in a college, whether he's in a corporate situation, whether he's an independent practitioner.
Most of the successful people are expert communicators.
Good communicators, always. Okay, so he takes care to develop his communication skills. Okay. Then health. We human beings are so stupid. We spend the most healthy years of our life running after money and success, yeah, and losing our health. And then we spend that money to get back the health which we lost. Yeah, that's what. Your wheel of life and goal, it has to be balanced. There are 6 important areas. Health and family is the first area. You must give importance to that. Then money and finance, and then societal and cultural, etc. There are 6 areas. So health. The winner knows that he should take good care of his health. He takes good care of his health. And from there, next step would be he becomes assertive. Assertiveness. There are 3 ways of behaving or looking at life. One is aggressive behavior. Aggressive behavior is fighting with people, scolding people, getting what you want, but demeaning the other person, bringing him. The other is passive. Passive is submissive. Not caring for oneself, not being able to protect oneself. Allowing oneself to be humiliated, others to dominate us. And third is assertive. Assertive person is a person who is able to talk honestly, openly, frankly, cheerfully about what he wants, what he needs. All that keeping it in harmony with his self-esteem and not hurting others. So a winner is assertive, and from that flows that he maintains good human relations. Yeah. That's very important. He knows that he cannot succeed in life by himself. He needs people. Yeah, there are certain professions or there are certain ways of doing things where you can do alone. For example, an Andre Agassi can behave in any way, but he'll be a tennis champion. Okay, or a M.F. Hussain can do anything, but still he'll be one of the world's greatest painters. So their life is a different type of life. Most of us relate to people in the family, in our neighborhood, in our society, in our corporate situations, if you are professions and our professional rivals, competitors, etc., we live together. We have some time, no? Okay, so assertive human relations. 2 famous things, affirmations and visualization. Affirmation is stating something or your goal as if it's in complete form. Not like I want to be healthy, it will be I am healthy. Affirmation is your self-talk. And the winner knows that self-talk is very important. Because what you say is what you become. So if you constantly keep on saying, I'm no good, I'm sick, I'm lazy, I'm stupid, I'm this, etc., you're increasing the chances of becoming that. On the other hand, if you give well-directed self-talk, that I'm capable, I'm competent, I'm healthy, etc., whatever is important to you, you increase the chances of becoming that. Yeah. So, and visualization is that this is affirmation. I've given a separate talk on affirmation. And visualization is creating pictures in your mind. You said no, success is created twice. First in the mind and then in reality. So visualization is that you look at yourself succeeding. Make it as clear as possible. Okay. And you want a car, imagine that car. Everything about that car. The color, the shape, the name, the price. See yourself getting into the car. See yourself showing your wife the car, your children. As much, the more real you make it, the more impactful you make it, the faster will be the result. Okay. So, now please remember, because many people are talking about affirmation, visualization. I also talk. Finally, whatever you get in life will come out of your actions.
Yes, it has to be coupled with action.
Action is very important. You can't just keep on affirming, you can't keep on saying, I'm great, I'm good, I'm great, I'm good. No. You have to.
Truck will come and
Take over. Absolutely. Yeah. So you need to do that. Okay, very good. Yeah. Please remember that. Action. But all these things will speed up. And affirmation and visualization will help you to take the right actions. Your goals will become clearer, etc. But you have to act. There is no
Law of
attraction also.
Attraction should be coupled with law of action.
Action, absolutely.
Then only alone.
And you see the word attraction also, the last 5 letters are action.
Action, yes.
Attraction, action is there. It's not just attracting, it's action. Okay. And after that, I had given one talk, if you all remember, I don't know whether it's this forum somewhere. Success begins with a C.
C.
Letter C.
Yes, I think you have.
Here I gave somewhere.
I don't know, 7 C's.
7 C's or 8 C's and all that. You can make it as.
I think
Yeah.
you have given.
Yeah. So those C's are part of the characteristic or the quality traits of a winner. What are they? Briefly, A. First is clarity. Clarity means being clear about what you want in life, where you want to go.
Clarity of goals.
Yeah, clarity of goal. I'm at A, I want to reach B. So periodically I keep on asking, am I moving in the direction of B? Am I going at the right speed? Supposing I want to have 1 crore at the end of December, and now there are only 6 months left, and I've got only 50 lakhs. So I have to have 6 to 7 lakhs per month. Yeah. So I may be increasing it by 1 or 2 lakhs per month. That means I'm not going in the proper speed. I won't reach my goal. So that is the clarity. Where am I? Where am I going? And am I moving in the direction at the proper speed? And most importantly, is B still my goal? Suppose in between I've come to 60, 70 lakhs and I suddenly become very spiritual and there's drought all over the world and I decide to adopt a village. Then my goal changes. Yeah.
Flexible.
Yeah. So you are not the slave of your goals. Goals are your slaves. Yeah. So if at the right time you can even change your goals, be flexible. But then don't be like changing every minute. Okay. Okay. So clarity. After clarity will come competence. Again, action. Competence. There is no substitute for competence. Skills, yeah. And you have to keep developing your skills. Yeah. And the market is very cruel. Market is very cruel. What skills are helping you today may not help you tomorrow. And now, particularly with this technological change, you'll become an illiterate. Yeah? So, a winner is at least as competent as his competitors, if not more. And from that competence will come consistency. Yeah, he has to be consistent about his success. Okay. Which means he has to keep on upgrading his skills. He has to keep on learning new ways of doing things. Okay. If he rests on his laurels, people will overtake. Okay. People are just waiting anywhere. Don't you think people are waiting for MS Dhoni to retire? Who was a god yesterday, tomorrow he is not going to be anything. Okay. And some people realize it. Kapil Dev did not realize it and he kept on playing and people started asking, when is he going to retire? Why doesn't he play? And some wise people like Sachin Tendulkar are not retired at the right time, so that people will ask, he can play 1 more year or 2 more years, etc. But everybody knows that your time will be up. So if you are not consistent, you will be overtaken by people. From consistency will come commitment. Commitment. 100% commitment. Of course, people like Leander Pace and all say 110%, but that it doesn't make sense. You can't be more than 100%. But that is just to emphasize the point that the commitment should be so complete. You see, to everything, to your profession, to your job, to your family,
Single mind.
to your friends, single mind, your commitment. Then will come common sense,
Which is not common.
which is not so common. We tend to forget common sense, and this happens in the technological world also. Common sense is practical wisdom, is the ability to deal with situation as they arise. Winner knows that I can deal with the situation as it arises. Okay, I'm not bound by textbook or by how other people are doing things. You know. I can do it differently. Break free from conventional thinking. Okay.
He uses the law of exception.
Okay.
Not by the rules.
Not creativity will, is ability to see things with new eyes, from new angles. If one thing is not working, why is it not working? You keep on doing the same thing. Like you say, if you do what you have been doing, you will get what you have been getting.
Yes,
So creativity is to break from your comfort zone, to see things with new eyes, new angles, new perspective. Okay. Commitment, courage. Courage is very important. Courage means the ability to take risk. And courage is not absence of fear. Huh? You think people who are doing courageous deeds have no fear? The person who's fighting on the border, he must be having a lot of fear, but he still fights on the border. People who take big decisions, they tremble a lot, you see. That what if it goes wrong, what will happen? But then at some time or the other they take it. Courage is the ability to act.
Courage of conviction.
Courage, conviction, yes. And ability to act in spite of fear.
In spite of fear, yes.
They have the attitude that not taking a risk is a bigger risk.
Is a bigger risk, yes, that's right. Yeah. So but that's only a winner has that attitude,
That is why they say, no, I don't know the author, he said, feel the fear and do it
Do it again. Do it anyway.
Do it anyway.
That's the only way you'll overcome it also.
Yeah, that's true.
Face it.
I will give you a little raunchy story about this. There was this guy who had no job, so he wanted to enlist anywhere. So he went to the army, and he went to there at the border where there was a small camp, etc. And the war was over, so the people were free, the general, etc. was sitting there. So this fellow went and said, they asked, what do you want? He said, I want a job. They looked at him, such a thin, slim fellow. Then suddenly the general said, let's have some fun at his expense. You want a job? You're not afraid? You can face a bullet? Oh yes, I can do it. Okay. Go and stand there. They gave him a army shirt. Okay? And his lieutenant, usko gun diya. Real gun, not toy gun. So you stand there, this man will shoot. Let me see what courage you have to face bullets. Okay. The shirt was little loose, deliberately loose, a bigger size, 1 or 2 sizes bigger, so that it was coming out of the shoulder here. Yeah. And this fellow who was going to shoot was an ace marksman. Yeah. Absolutely on the dot he would aim and hit. We went there. So, pehla bullet mara, fire, right shoulder. Yeah. Nothing but only dust left here, the bullet. My God, this fellow is scared, but still now he has told that he wants the job. And what happened? You got the timing wrong, or it became late?
Courage to come at any time.
Yeah, that requires real courage. Come on, good. Welcome. We'll have another 10 minutes. So then, second, same, this way. Okay. So this fellow saw that this fellow has got courage, that he has faced the bullets. Okay, we'll give you the job, etc. And they call that orderly or whatever they are called. And said, take the shirt, the dag lag gaya hai, usko dho ke lao, wash it and bring it. Then this fellow speaks up slowly. Sir, please take my pants also, they're dirty. I've told this story before, I think. Yeah. So this is courage. Facing in spite of fear. You see. But he got his job, whatever he wanted. Okay. And the last C is confidence. Self-confidence is the essence of a winner's personality. And confidence doesn't mean boastful arrogance. Confidence doesn't mean showing off. Confidence is an inner calm that I can face or I can deal with any situation as they arise. That is confidence. He looks at every situation that way, that I can deal with it. If it can be dealt by anybody, I can deal with it. Okay. So now we come to the main difference between winner and loser. A winner is always a part of the solution. A loser is a part of the problem.
Part of the problem.
Do you have in your families also people like that, or in your offices also? The moment they come, problem. Yeah? And you'll have some people who are always problem solvers. Second, a winner sees possibility in a difficult situation. A loser sees difficulty in a possibility. Okay. Then third, the winner says this may be difficult, but it is possible to do. See the same word. The winner says it may be difficult, but it is possible. The loser says it may be possible, but it is difficult. So he doesn't try at all. Okay. Then a winner makes things happen. That's what I told you, cause in the matter. I have to do it. He makes things happen. A loser lets things happen. जो होता है होने दो, मुझे कुछ करना नहीं. Okay. Fifth, a winner always has a program. What to do, what not to do. Plan. A loser has excuses, full of excuses. Always he'll come. Even a small thing. Have you got some servants? Every day they come with a new excuse. And have you seen servants who work? One important thing I forgot. A winner always goes the extra mile. That I forgot to mention. That's important. Going the extra mile means doing more than what you're paid for. Doing more than what is expected. That is called going the extra mile. And the winner will go the extra mile. And you get a lot of benefits from it. It increases your knowledge, it increases your self-confidence, your self-respect goes up, people respect you more, and sooner or later an opportunity comes. Okay. So this going extra mile is called GEM, GEM. GEM. It's a gem actually. It's one of the most important qualities. It is going the extra mile. And you become free. Lincoln said that if you work as much as you are paid for, you're a slave. You're not doing anybody a favor. People come and say, सुबह से काम कर रहा है, 10 बजे से काम कर रहा है. But you're paid for that. You're not doing anybody a favor. But the moment you do something extra, something that is not your job, you become a free man. Haven't you met some people like that? Yeah. See, I have seen people, peons in my bank, they go out of the way to do so many things. And we are forced to have respect for them. And we wait for opportunities to do something for them. Okay. So that is the quality. So the winner says, let me do it for you. The loser says, it's not my job. Okay. And finally, the loser says, something must be done. Something must be done, but I won't do. The leader says, I must do something. So these are some of the... Muriel James and Dorothy Jungerwood, they have written a book called Born to Win.
Born to Win.
It's a beautiful book. If you get a chance to read it. Some passages are difficult to understand because they are psychologists, etc. It's based on transaction analysis. I've given a talk on transaction analysis here. I'm thinking of repeating them in a different form sometimes because 3-4 years have passed. Okay, so I'll quote from there. I will. Yeah.
Who is the author? Born to Win? Author name?
Muriel James, Muriel. It's a girl, I think. Muriel James. No, it's a boy, and Dorothy is a woman. All right. Got the name? Muriel James and Dorothy. Dorothy. Jongerwood. Jongewad. अभी फ्लिपकार्ट पे जाओ, अभी मिल जाएगा. So they have written, I'll read out, and we'll end with that. A winner is one who responds authentically by being credible, trustworthy, and genuine, both as an individual and as a member of society. A winner is genuine. This is what I want to convey. He's authentic. He's genuine. He's credible. He's trustworthy. He's reliable. These are the most important qualities. From that skills and creativity, etc. But yeah, you are correct. So I'll read it again. A winner is one who responds authentically by being credible, trustworthy, responsive, and genuine, both as an individual and as a member of society. Okay. A winner is genuine. They continue. They say a winner is genuine and he is busy winning and not wasting time defeating others.
Yes.
He is interested in his self-development and he's all the time busy. So, and he doesn't waste time talking, and that's what we do in gossiping. That's what we do with Facebook. We want to know what's happening in other people's lives. Yeah. Now open to questions. 5 minutes more.